Good morning, crafters, and a warm welcome to day 2 of Hunky Dory's Christmas Markets. My name is Dan. I'm going to be your host for the hour. Producing our show today is the delightful and in an exceptionally good mood, Lisa. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right.
Do you know why she's in such a good mood? We just found out. It's because she was off yesterday, having a day at the Christmas markets, wasn't it?
That was Sunday.
That was Sunday, was it? Well, fantastic. Demonstrating on our show today, because we do have a demonstrator, is the wonderful Amy.
Good morning. Slay me.
You slay me.
Slay
Is
me,
that
Will.
what we are? Slay
That's
me.
the name.
Fantastic.
Yep.
You look adorable.
Thanks.
Don't you? I love your trees. I love your baubles, darling.
Thanks.
I love everything about you.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you excited? I'm very well. Are you excited for our Christmas
Christmas
market?
season is me. I am a more is more. So the headgear, sequins, like
The whole
I'm
works.
here for it. Yeah.
Excellent. Is the house trimmed?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Ours was done on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got like a tree each. So there's a tree in the lounge and there's a tree in the kitchen, if that makes sense.
Oh nice.
So we sort of split off. One went one way, one went the other. And then
Yeah.
it was like, whose tree was better? Deborah's tree was better, of course.
Of course.
Of course. How are you all? We've got so much to go through today. I've actually got 3 cue cards. That's a lot of cue cards. Okay, so things we're going to be doing today, some really big things. The £1,000 giveaway for our Black Friday. We're going to be announcing the winners halfway through the show. How good's that? So there were £250 worth, 4 people winning £250 worth of store credit. That's exceptional, isn't it?
Yeah, we've spoken quite a bit about this and what we would all spend it on.
I tell you what, there is so much good stuff in the Christmas markets to spend it on. There's some really good stuff, but you hold on to it. You don't have to spend it all at once. Do you know what I mean? There's goodie boxes. We've still got some goodie boxes.
Yeah, but
we
we're saying because a lot of people have probably done lots of crafting recently, stocking up on all your essentials as well.
Very good.
Your glues and your card stock and things ready for the new year.
A bit of everything.
Yep.
A bit of everything. So 4 people are going to win that later on. We have a speed wrapping challenge. I'm quite slightly scared of that. We've got a brand new launch today, but first let's do our Win It Weekly. What a brilliant thing to have for Win It Weekly. This is our mega storage caddy. It's humongous. There are 16 individual boxes, clip lock boxes in here for safekeeping and storage of literally diamond sparkles go in these, ink pads go in these, your craft markers go in these, brush markers go in these. So much goes in these.
Makeup
Makeup goes in these, jewellery, absolutely.
Nail art things.
All the good things, gilding flakes, because they just go woof, don't they, disappear everywhere. Put them in these. Absolutely brilliant. How many are we giving away? 3 of these we're giving away. We're $39.99 each, so there's 120 quid's worth of goodies. Would you like to be in with a chance of winning? If you would, we need the answer to this question. Which of these Christmas markets takes place underground?
We didn't know this yesterday.
I don't know.
No.
We went somewhere, it's Split it's called, in Croatia, and they had like a kind of an underground market type thing that was absolutely brilliant that we walked through. If you've been there, it's gorgeous. A, Christmas Wonderland in Singapore. B, Christmas Town in Valkenburg. V's and W's. Is it like Valkenburg or Valkenburg?
I don't know.
Because I think V's and W's are the other way around.
Yeah.
Or is it C, Capital of Christmas in Strasbourg? One of those is correct. That's not an easy one. So I don't. You don't know. I don't know. Your friends may know on the internet. The people when you type things in and ask them questions and they tell you things I don't know. But we shall see. Okay, you've got to be in it to win it. So put your answer either in our YouTube feed, in our Facebook feed, on the Hunky Dory Hub. Send a carrier pigeon. Put it in a snowball. Throw it out. It's whatever you want to do. All good. Okay. Have you ordered your goodie box yet? Have you received your goodie box yet, or goodie boxes? We have, over 80% of these have gone now, have they? Is it over 80%? Over 80% of our goodie boxes. We're hoping that it lasts us all the way up till sort of Christmas. So that people can still be ordering Christmas Eve or the day before, I don't know. We shall see whether they get that, I do not know, because over 80% has gone. One of these is full. One of these is not. I'm not sure which it is. It's one of them, I don't know which. This one, for some reason, has got nothing in it, which is a shame, but this one is chock-a-block. Over 2 kilograms worth of stuff in that one.
There was quite a few people on the chat yesterday when we did the show saying that they'd already received them and couldn't believe the amount that they got in. Lots of people saying it was things they hadn't already got.
Good.
Like, really pleased with them.
Good, because you never know, do you? You know, and we put these things together and hope that people are going to really love them. We do get a lot of really good
But
feedback.
I think the nice thing that we do give enough spoilers so that people can see the quality and the quantity.
All of the ones that get opened are goodie boxes that are taken off.
Yes,
You know, so they are absolutely. It's indicative of what you're going to get. If you haven't got it yet, grab them. They're still available. £30 goodie boxes, maximum of 4 that you can get. And that reduces over time. So I think at some point soon it'll go to a maximum of 2 different ones that you can get on an order. I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay, if you've got your goodie box at home, you will have found inside it a discount code. And that discount code will give you 10% off your orders of everything on our website. There's a couple of little exclusions. One of them being, I think, subscriptions. One of them being goodie boxes, because that would be mental if you can use a discount against the thing. Yeah, anyway. And club gifts, obviously, because that's crazy, because club gifts are free. But apart from that, 10% off everything. You can use it all the way through December, which is brilliant.
Yeah, we checked yesterday because we had the designer card packs on, and they were on a special offer, 3 for... Is it $9.99 or a really good deal, and you could still use
your 10% off at the end,
you could
which
still
is brilliant.
use it on those deals.
And that comes off, Lisa, I'm right in saying, answer, that comes off at the end. So you add that as a discount code at the end, which means that whatever your basket's at, it will then reduce by 10%. Everything that you can. Any multi-buys, any special prices, anything apart from those couple of exclusions. Literally, 99.9% of stuff on our website, you can use your 10% off goodie box voucher. Congratulations to everyone who's got one. There's still time to get them, as I said. Black Friday, our Black Friday promotion has been and gone. And wasn't it wonderful?
It was so busy,
It was so good and so busy. And this is what I wanted to say. The last few Black Friday orders are leaving the building. I mean, almost all of them have gone, but the last few are leaving the building today, as well as all the orders purchased yesterday. Half of those have already gone, right? Dispatch are working miracles. So
people know then if they're ordering gifts for people from us.
They're dispatching today.
I mean, anyone that knows me, I will have a gift from here. yeah, absolutely. You will get it in time.
Oh, 100%. So this is we've been working so hard on the dispatch times and on getting this right. So the orders that have been placed this morning should go out today. Do you know what I mean? That's what we do. It's the team are amazing. We love you more than it says Christmas cake with holly on top is what I wrote. I don't think you'd want holly on top of a Christmas cake, would you? Ouch. Might hurt your mouth a little bit. Talking about Christmas, yesterday was the launch of our Christmas markets, and we've got a new stall opening each and every day on the website. It's really quite cute. They've got these new stalls that open and with new goodies in. It's filled with lots of brand new items. There's going to be, over the next 15 days, there's going to be a new little stall opens each day. There's brand new items. There's stocking fillers, things that are £5 or less. There's some back in stock items that we're going to show you later on today. There is so much in our Christmas markets. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like it a lot. Is there anything else I've missed? No? Shall we start the show?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I think I need a drink. Okay, we've got something brand spanking new in our Christmas markets today. It's new. This was new. This as a product was new like a month ago. Something like that.
Last day of October?
Last day of October, we launched our brand new Golden Oldies collection. And it was so popular, it sold out like that. We managed to bring it back in stock, but how long did it stay in stock for? Was it like, I think a weekend? We managed to get it back in stock on a Friday. It was gone on a Monday.
I was off when it launched, and then by the time I came back on the Monday, it was gone.
Lisa was off when it launched, and she came back on the Monday. It was gone. I mean, it was so crazy popular. So what we've done is we've brought it back for you in a deluxe craft pad style or version. So we are proud to launch. Let's have a look at that on screen. If we can get it there. There we go. Our brand spanking new Golden Oldies deluxe craft pad launches here today. And it's glorious. It's fantastic. This is what's brilliant is this is part of your 3 for 2 on deluxe craft pads immediately. Wow. They're $14.99 each, deluxe craft pads. And again, yes, your 10% off discount code with your goodie box will work on this as well. Diamond members $13.49 and club members $14.24. But it goes into the 3 for 2 immediately, which means that you could get 3 pads for less than 30 quid. Does that make sense?
That is so good, because usually a new one...
And you'd feel like it shouldn't or wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we do.
And you get your discount as well.
And you get your discount as well. and you can use your 10% off Goodie. It's just brilliant. And if you win that 250 quid's worth of things later. Okay, Golden Oldies. It's for the young and the young at heart. Can I see if I can bring it a little bit closer? There are 54 individual, I counted them before the show, 54 individual foiled and die cut elements in this. You've got frames, you've got borders, you've got lovely toppers, you've got fun artwork, colourful artwork. For the young at heart, you've got sentiments in here, as I say, frames, the whole works, everything foiled and die cut. Beautiful, cute imagery for if you've got your grandparents or your parents. It would be a perfect card for them, something romantic if it's their anniversary. You've got birthday cards in here. You've got cards just for fun in here. You've got cards that are a little bit daft. Absolutely brilliant. The artwork is gorgeous. Our Golden Oldies we brought to you over a decade ago. And this has been reimagined with brand new artwork and so much fun. Look at that. Grumpy Old Men's Club. I'll be getting into that soon, you know. So soon, some would say already. Look at him with his mower. Absolutely brilliant.
And that one in the top right-hand corner looks so good. With the wobbly eyes that we do.
Oh yes, the googly eyes.
Yeah, if you put those on there,
Googly
they
eyes
fit
are
perfectly.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So this, even though the Golden Oldies collection went out of stock so fast, we've managed to bring it back in this fantastic deluxe craft pad so that you, if you've missed it, you can get hold of this. If you've got it, you've started using it, you don't want to use it, you want to keep it, you want one that you can use, you've got this in the fantastic pad format. You get the cardstock in there as well, 350 GSM. As you can imagine, you've got Nana there. So cute. That obviously with the paw prints will go perfect with the grandad with his pooch. Absolutely gorgeous. Like tongue in cheek. There, isn't that brilliant? Isn't that brilliant? Lovely, lovely. Joyous times. You get foil cardstock in here. You get the printed cardstock as you've seen. All padded for safekeeping. You also get, I might have to put it down, I don't want it all to fall over. You also get inserts in here as well, because it's a deluxe craft pad. So it's basically a luxury card collection in a pad, isn't it?
It just makes it so easy to store as well, doesn't it? You know, you can take that pad and you're going to be able to make a complete card with everything that's in there.
Of course you are. Absolutely gorgeous. What I love about this is that you get, of course, inspiration on the front straight away so that you can start making your cards. If you get the magazine as well, you'll see inspiration in there too. That's the Golden Oldies Deluxe Craft Pad, brand spanking new today. Forgot to mention those. I'll just show you those very quickly. Brand new on the website, brand new yesterday, is our Hunky Dory Weekly Planner Animal Print. Goodness me, look at that in the background. Isn't that fabulous?
We all love animal print here, don't we?
And isn't that brilliant with the leopard print there? Absolutely gorgeous. So if you want these, we did a version about September, I think.
Yeah.
All went very, very quickly. It was a matter of days, wasn't it? So we have brought them back for you, for all the people who didn't get them, all the people who are working their way through them already. You get space for crafty notes on there. You can tick off your days. You can write your. You can use these to write the little circles to write the date number.
Yeah,
the day number
because
of
there's
the
52
month.
sheets, isn't there? So it'll see you
52
through the whole
sheets.
of next year.
Of course there is. Week beginning, absolute week commencing, absolutely fantastic. Tick your days off as you do. Tick everything off on your crafty to-do list as well. Again, that's probably 52 sheets. It looks
Yes,
the same.
it is, yeah.
Amy knows.
We measured it yesterday.
Did you? Couple of other things available for our Golden Oldies, because we were talking about Golden Oldies today. One is the Golden Oldies Luxury Foiled Acetate. Foiled acetate's beautiful. You can see there it's a translucent medium. See that lovely Hunky Dory badge in the background? They're available on our website, as are the Hunky Dory pens. More stuff will be coming your way soon, I'm sure. Look at that lovely crisscross design as well. $11.99 on your 16 gold foiled acetate sheets. These are like in designs. They could be used for anything really, can't they?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that could be
Turn
sort
into
of bubbles,
snowballs if you want.
couldn't it? Snowballs.
Really, really, really good. I like it. And that's your fourth one there. Really nice. The cameras will struggle with it. It's because it's acetate. Obviously, we put it over that white sheet so that you can see gold on one side, silver on the other. So you do get both. If depends on whether you want a gold card or a silver card. Little book of Golden Oldies. This is the original Golden Oldies artwork with the iconic couple. Where he's taking his nashes out and picking up for his kiss. Absolutely brilliant. There you go. I mean, such amazing artwork. 120 pages here, so there's 20 different designs. You get 6 sheets of each. It's all hand-drawn and watercoloured by Alan. So this is, did you know that?
No.
Yeah, so all these, Alan,
Wow.
Alan, you guys will have met Alan, I'm sure, on our shows. This shows that Alan's ability with and technique with drawing, with coming up with, look at that, isn't that brilliant? Which is the scarecrow? I'm not so sure. He came up with all the ideas for these. A quick pinch of the bum there. I mean, there's so many more here that I'm not showing you. There's loads and loads and loads. What does it say? If you
rest, you rust.
If you rest, you rust. Keep on going, and you'll be rusting there. The bingo, so many. So much fun. That's the original Golden Oldies artwork in there. £9.99. Again, Lisa, part of our 3 for 2, yes?
Yes.
Part of our 3 for 2 on Little Books. So you can get 3 of these, 3 the same if you want, or 3 different ones for 20 quid. You do get your discounts on them. And again, your club discounts. Again, on top of that, you'll get that 10% off Goodie Box voucher if you use it, if indeed you got a Goodie Box. Amy, shall we come to you for a demo?
Of course. So I thought we're going to start off with the 2 gentlemen just having a drink. A Christmas drink. I'm just undoing this.
It sounds good to me.
Ribbon so that we can use it. And then what I'm going to do, I've made a stepper card using that gorgeous acetate that you've just shown, because it's construction weight. You can make your card blanks with it, and you'll be able to see that it stands up
solid,
perfectly on its own. So the instructions for your stepper cards are in our handbooks.
Okay.
This one is in our Christmas handbook. But all you need to do is, if you cut, I don't know why, steppers are always in centimetres. If you cut it down to 28 centimetres and then score it at 14, so it's in half. And then these steps here need to be at 3, 6, 10 and 21.
Well done. Okay, so
and then you
28
can,
centimetres.
Yeah, score
it
at
in
14,
half,
and then I always fold it so you've got just your card blank, and then decide. What I did, I measured my topper so that you can just see it just fits in within those lines. So I knew each of these needed to be 4. So let me show you. We'll just show you.
No, absolutely brilliant. I mean, the more we understand it, the better, because it's always going to be a bit trickier because you're looking at something that's translucent that you can see through. So it's hard to see where.
I think that makes it easier when you're doing steppers, because you can see it.
Oh, you can see.
So then all you do is, if you put it onto there, because I've burnished it, and then you can see you just need to start scoring at your 4 down to your 17.
Okay.
And then you've got your 4 centimetre panels
Perfect.
either side. So 3, 6, 10, 21, and then your panels. And then just really burnish each of the score lines, the outer ones and these inside ones, and then you're going to get that really sort of crisp.
And that's because the acetate
up.
will want to spring back unless it's burnished. When it's burnished, it keeps its shape.
Yes, it does.
Do as
Yeah,
you tell it.
you can see how flat that
Yes.
is sort of lying now. And
Excellent.
then we are going to put these on. So we've got the gorgeous topper. I've removed the middle one. That's just what I normally do. But you can then use that frame for other images. So if you go through the book, you might be that you even take, let me grab this one. You might want to take an image that's on the cardstock and use that frame to frame that and use that as a topper.
Oh,
Or
so do you know what? After all these years, that's only just clicked with me. Get your frame, put your frame onto an image,
and then it's another topper,
and then cut round your frame using that as a guide.
And then it's another
topper.
Yeah.
Doubles the amount of toppers
you could
got.
even do it with the inserts. They're slightly more muted tones, but you could still use those as well. So that's just another idea. And then we're going to add these onto our stepper. So we've got the outer frame and the topper. So we need to decide. I'm going to do one on each step. So we need to decide whether we do the this one at the front or this one at the front. So you can put that on the back panel and then this one there, or we can go
either way. So you're either looking through a window towards it.
I think we're going to put this one on the back, and then we'll put the. And that's another great thing about the stepper, is that you can sort of add that dimension just because of those different steps on there. So we're just going to add some of our red tape So make sure we're only putting it at the bottom so that we're not got any adhesive that's not going to stick.
Of course, yeah. So you just got to make sure it's in the right place.
And then we need to put that on the front. So we want to make sure that that is going to have enough space to stick on there. So I think we're going to put this as quite far down on our panel there. And then we can stick this one onto that next panel up. So again, just put in your tape on the bottom. So
I like that these two have got are having a little tipple. There's one thing that's missing from our Christmas markets. I'd just like to point out to our marketing team.
No, we've got.
Have we got
mulled wine? Is it £3.50 behind me?
Oh right,
Yeah.
It was mulled wine that I was after.
£3. There we go.
Is that? I don't know if that's good or bad.
For a Christmas
£3.
market, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
bargain,
very
I
good,
think.
isn't it? Actually. Okay, I'll take two, please. One for me, one for Amy, please. This is seeing whether they've actually got it, isn't it?
They've done such a great job,
They
though.
have.
They do
They always
every
do.
time, don't they? They
It's amazing.
always just pull it out the bag every time.
Decorative purposes only, like me.
So you can see there now, you've got the topper frame on the back one, and then that the picture on that one there. And then what I'm going to do, I've brought in some of the cardstock, and I've just trimmed it. I'll just double check the size, just to 1 inch wide. So all of these panels. So this is a different cardstock from the pad to what is meant to go with this, but you can swap and change them around. So let's move that out the way a minute.
Yeah, it's whichever works, isn't it? And
Yeah.
within a collection, you tend to find that the designers will have coordinated the themes and the styles and sort of the style of the artwork so that they'll all work together.
Yeah, well, it's
really
about
quite
getting the
lovely,
most
isn't it?
out of it, isn't
For
it?
sure.
And it's designed for for crafters, so they know exactly what we want. So we're just going to score these along here because we're going to add some banner strips to the top. So I think we've got one more, and then I'm going to bring in a product that we've got on the show in a little while. So we'll put that back down here. So these strips here are just 1 inch wide and 3 1/4. So then I've just scored just along there, and you can see how we're going to turn these into banners. So I've brought in, which we've got later in the show, the banner punch, and it does this fishtail end, and it says on here you can do 1 1/2 inch, 2 inch and 2 1/2 inch.
Okay.
And you'll see I've only done mine at 1 inch, but it will still work. All you need to do is when you put them in, just really make sure, can we see that? You just line it up so it's right in the middle there. So we'll push that in as far as it will go and press down, and you'll see you still get that fishtail end on there. So although it says those sizes, you can do less if you are just careful.
As long as you make sure that you put it central, because
line it up.
Obviously it's in the centre. It's the punch itself is centralised
Yes,
within the punch,
yeah.
isn't it? So
But because it's a fishtail, it will still
that's really clever.
still work. So it's just trial and error, isn't it? Just trying these things out to see if it works. Maybe just use your scraps to start with, just to try it, and then you can see if it's going to work. So we'll just push that one down, and then we've got our banners. Move the leftovers, and then what I've done, I've just die cut from our gorgeous stitched alphabet. So if you've got any alphabet dies, this will work as well. And we're just going to add the word cheers onto here. So the lovely thing about the alphabet dies is you can just write any sentiment on there that you think matches your cardstock. So we've done cheers, and then what we're going to do is hang it across here with some ribbon. So we'll just...
But I mean, it's the exact perfect sentiment for that image as well, isn't it?
And that's the thing, so if you haven't got a sentiment die that says it, just use your alphabets.
So this is quite important to me in my mind anyway, that the Deluxe craft pad, the Golden Oldies Deluxe craft pad that Amy's working with here, that's created the base for this card, so basically the topper, if you will, which is the main image, and obviously this cardstock that's for this bunting. That contains everything you need, all the materials apart from your adhesives, for you to be able to make fantastic Golden Oldies cards. So it's got the cardstock, it's got the toppers, it's got the sentiments, it's got the inserts, everything there. But this is where it shows that really with Hunky Dory stuff, you can absolutely, Hunky Dory goodies, you can absolutely mix and match throughout everything that we do as a company. All the different brands within it, Moonstone cutting dies and so on, but acetate, all the different mediums and everything, and bring them together, and they work so well together. It's an acetate card, this. You know, it's not, the actual card itself hasn't been made with the pad. You know, so it really brings things together from your stash.
Yeah, but I think that goes to show, doesn't it? The added extras that we do with collections are really worth getting because they really do extend the amount that you can make with your Deluxe craft pad. So then we've got the gorgeous cheers on there, and then we're just going to add these. And what I've done, I've just done that little tab on there, so we're just now going to attach them onto that ribbon. So we'll take, I'm trying to see if I've got the thicker.
Viv says she might copy this card for my best mate's 60th. She definitely needs a banner, that's for 60 years young. Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
It's a great milestone, isn't it? Sandy says, great card, Amy. People are loving this card, which is brilliant. Claudia says she's a Brazilian and we only use the metric system. She loves it when the instructions are in centimetres.
Oh, yeah.
It's great, isn't it? I think they both work, obviously, which is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure why the steppers always seem to be in centimetres, but it just works. And because the scoreboard that we do is, one side is in inches, one is in centimetres. The Hunky Dory trimmer is in inches and centimetres. So
for sure. The
you don't need
yours,
to worry yet.
Okay, so you're doing a little bit of what you class as construction, so therefore the red tape comes out, and it's the right decision each and every time, isn't it?
Definitely. And I always like to use red tape. If I'm making a card that I think people are going to pick up and sort of have a mess with.
Yes, move about.
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
I always like to do the red tape, and then you know it's going to be secure and not come apart. So we're just going to add these.
I'm really liking some of the decorations that we've got around the set, you know, and I'm just thinking how nice they'd look in my kitchen.
What theme have you got
some of this,
for your decorations?
So we got we had this extension done at the back of the house, yes. So it's like a kitchen diner city sort of room. Do you know, like quite a big room like that? And we got a big Christmas tree that only just, so I've had to chop it a little bit at the top, that only just fits in, if you will, like a pretend one. Do you know what I mean? But one of the ones that's got sort of snow on it.
Oh,
but like done in a really classy way.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And I just wanted a touch of colour to it. So it's sort of white and green, obviously, right? But I just wanted a touch of colour. So all it's got on it is, apart from some really soft lighting, it's got little red balls of holly, like berries, sorry, of holly together, like let's say 10 of them, quite large. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That I've put in like different places. There's probably only about 20 of them or so across the tree.
Oh, nice.
And it looks good. I think it looks gorgeous. It looks. I'll see if I can find.
But Deborah's was better.
Deborah's got all the baubles and the tints of the whole works on it. And looks fantastic. But yeah, sometimes more is more. More is more. You said. Sometimes less is more. I don't know. But so we got one of each, which is really cool. Have you got a snow tree? I think they're really nice. It's just.
Yeah, we did talk about using our artificial snow to put it onto that one.
Yes, we could do. You'll be cleaning up for quite some time.
Yeah. I think it was more the tidying up after.
Do you know why I like those sort of snowy trees? It's because while you're sat there looking at the rain teeming down outside, you can pretend to yourself, can't you, that it's kind of snowy somewhere.
So we're just going to add this onto our card now. So we're going to use, again, our red tape to put this on. I think there's just something really nice about a acetate card blank as well, especially with the foiled acetate, because all your mats and layers are sort of already done for you, aren't they? Let me just take this side off.
Brilliant.
But that banner die is just the banner punch. I mean, is just so useful for
really clever for this,
for
isn't it?
adding
And I didn't know that actually you weren't sort of constrained to the 3 size. I mean, there are 3 sizes in it, which is brilliant. But if you want those smaller ones for something like this, as opposed to creating your own tags or larger fishtail banners, the fact that you can do this with it as well just makes it even better, doesn't it? Is it on offer that punch, Lisa?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I like.
Stay tuned and look.
Stay tuned and we'll find out. Is that why you've used it, Amy? Maybe. Because we have a special deal on it. Or you just possibly. God, it's like they know what they're doing here, isn't it?
Plan these demos, isn't it?
It's almost as if she walked into the room this morning and said, what do I need to do?
It's almost as if she walked in the room this morning and said to Lisa, what do I need to do?
I'm still fairly new, so I still do as I'm told.
You're fairly new, of course.
6 months.
Is it 6 months?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
6 months this week.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You made it.
Yay.
6 months without getting fed up with us.
I thought you were going to say without getting fired.
I don't think so. Amy, you're brilliant.
So then we're just going to put on
what a great card that is.
A couple of these sentiments. So this one says, laughter keeps you young, and then cheers to an old classic. And the nice thing about these pads as well, you don't need to use both, you know me, more is more, but you could keep one of them and then add it to another card.
Sam Hatfield, don't think I haven't seen your message. First demo, question mark. Has Dan been talking too much? Not at all. Maybe a bit. Maybe just a bit.
That's what we're all here for.
Yeah, Chloe says 6 months already. Time's gone so fast. It really has.
I know.
Gone so fast. We're so pleased to have you. Thank
I have
you.
loved every second of it.
Do you know what? I know you have. You really enjoy it. Yeah. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell, which is lovely.
So, and then just the last one, I think we'll put it just behind there.
Yay! Okay, so yesterday, Amy said that we had little reindeer antlers appear, and we just had some trees.
There we go.
Yay! Excellent. There we go, Liz.
And there you go. And there is the finished card.
Isn't that great?
Let's just move everything
How
out the way.
absolutely fantastic. What a brilliant card.
I mean, you could put cheers on there like I've done. You could put somebody's name on it. But just that type of stepper card, using that banner just works so well, and you've got all the different layers in there as well.
Really, really good. It's got dimension to it. As you say, people are going to pick that up, aren't they, straight away off the mantelpiece. That's a cracking card. Thank you so much, Amy. And great use of that golden Oldies Deluxe craft pad. Brand spanking new today, $14.99, but immediately goes into that 3 for 2 offer. So, 3 for 2 offer on Deluxe craft pads. These are the other Deluxe craft pads that you can choose from. We'll just have a very quick flick through so that you can see what is available, because I'd have to do some quick maths, but if it was $14.99 and you're going to get 2 for 30, I mean, if you use that what's it called? That discount code as well.
I
get
knew
10%
you said the word
off.
then.
get 10% off.
Yeah.
And that brings it down to 27 quid, which would actually make the 3 £9 each.
I know, and people always
amazing.
ask us when we have these craft pads on how many cards you can make with each one.
Yes.
And I really feel that's a really difficult question, because you can count the toppers and think about that, but I think there's so many other things you can extend them as well. Yeah.
For sure, absolutely. So if they were just 30 quid, you weren't logged in on the website, because if you're logged in, you'll automatically get 5% discount. So if you weren't logged in on the website and you didn't have a discount code, then they're a tenner each. Okay, so if it's 15 quid for one of them, then that means that you're getting 2 others. That means that those other 2 are £7.50 each. I mean, it's just brilliant. 3 for 2 is such a good offer. All of these, so from a content perspective, they're all going to have your toppers in. They're all going to have your cardstock in, your foil cardstock, printed cardstock. They're all going to have your inserts in there as well. 12 different ones available at the minute on the website. So we've got the Clockwork Emporium, we've got the Peacock Garden. There's some, and it breaks my heart because I looked just a second ago while you were partway through your demo, and Cheers to You has gone forever. And you know, some
that's
of
my
these,
favourite.
it's Cheers to You, it's brilliant, isn't
You're
it?
going to have to bring it back.
Honestly, well, I genuinely don't think we can.
Oh, please.
Perfect Pansies has gone, Under the Moonlight's gone, Winter Wildlife's gone, Art Deco Paradise has gone, Puppy Love's gone, Spring Melody's gone, Poinsettia Sparkle's gone. That's how fast these do go, and when they're gone, they're gone. Butterfly Botanica, Summer Splendor, fantastic. Summer Splendor. You know, Spring Melody's gone, Summer Splendor's available. I can't read the top word. I'm not very good at this. Picturesque Pastimes. Perfect. We've got Butterfly Blush. The Forever Florals Hydrangea. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I've asked the team if we can do a brand spanking new hydrangea launch for next year. Spring Melody, I'm afraid, has gone. We might have that there, but we don't really have it. A Woodland Story. Winter Forest. Beautiful pad. Winter Wildlife, and Deck the Halls. So there's still some Christmas ones available if you want Christmas cards, last minute Christmas cards. And of course we've got that fantastic new Golden Oldies one, which is brand spanking new and launched today. Back in stocks. And then when we've done our back in stocks, shall we tell people the winners?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Oh,
that a
yeah,
good idea?
can we? Yeah.
Is that a good idea? And then we'll come for another demo. Is that a good idea? Okay, right. So, back in stock. Is this my stuff down here?
I can't remember.
Yeah, let's try this.
Yes.
Okay. So, you're going to love this. Do you know what this is, everyone at home? This is, apart from the fact they make fantastic little bins for using on your desk.
Do we one of those?
While you're crafting, you know, all the little bits. It's like a tiny, or your tape bits. It's like a tiny thing to put. Absolutely brilliant. These are our little trolley storage cups. Yeah. I promised when these went out of stock so very quickly. I promised that we would bring them back into stock. When we did, we'd do a special deal on them. So they're $2.99, not $3.99. If you've got your storage trolley at home, then these go with it absolutely perfect because they just, they'll hang on your trolley for you. They're lovely. You can put your pens in them. You can put lots and lots of things. It's completely up to you what you do with them. What I have to apologise for, and I probably should, is that, yes, we've got the storage cups back in stock, but now the trolley's out of stock. So we had trolleys with no cups. Now we've got cups with no trolleys. If you're lucky enough to get a trolley when we had the trolleys, then the cups are now available.
Do you know how many cups you can get along the side?
I don't, but I bet you it's a few.
Just trying to think, because I would have like...
You just all go all the way
I've
down.
already got 2 on that one.
Oh,
There's 2 on that one, right? Okay, so 3.
I think it's a bit of another one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, absolutely no
definitely.
problem. Okay, so you can get 3 down each side. You could probably put them there.
Like 18.
Oh yeah, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 12. But you can fit them on each side. I mean, it would be crazy. 7, 8, 9, 10, but you could fit 30 if you wanted to.
be
30.
organised.
You'd be very organised. Okay, so storage cups back in stock. Apologies about the trolley. It's not going to be back very soon. It won't be in time for Christmas. I promise you that. Something else that we launched last year and flew out to the point where they all went, and that was it. I asked for it in purple. Right? I can't get it in purple, but it looks strange. Let's take a look at it. But it is so useful. Removes adhesive and residues from paper, plastic, and more. It's quick, it's easy to use, it's acid-free, and it is the glue and residue eraser. Again, I said when I get them back in stock, I'll do something really good on price. Look at that.
Wow.
Should be $2.99. They're £1.99. Add it to your basket. If you haven't got one of these, get one because when you know your tape runner. If you go off the side with it, these are just they're so good at getting rid of any
It's
kind
one of
adhesive.
those products that once you've got it, you don't know what you did without it.
Yes, yeah, very
because I
true.
use mine every day for some mishap that I've done.
Here we go. Another back in stock. Our crafty burnishing tool, which is amazing if you're going to use for stickables, for using stickables, for getting things, for burnishing things, and so on and so forth. Get rid of air bubbles, peel-offs, etc. Absolutely fantastic. $3.99. It's back in stock at $2.50. These deals are lasting until the 15th of December. Then they all go back up to their normal price. Okay, I can't keep these prices for the long term. It's just not possible. But I'd do it if stuff goes out of stock. It's my fault if things go out of stock because I'm the person who orders them, right? So it's kind of a thing that if things go out of stock, I feel pretty bad about it, and I get enough grief about it, I'll admit. Our large glass and media mat, here we go, $19.99. This is a great Christmas present. $19.99 instead of $24.99. Full A3 size. Glass, it's going to be perfect for adding your inks, any kind of colouring or anything like that. It will just wipe straight off it. It's easily cleanable. Your craft knife, you won't cut through it like you do with a craft mat. It's fantastic. It's got your card guide on it as well, so it gives you all your different sizes for your card guide. Little palette there as well. We have one. You will know this because Amy uses it. Whoever's in the demonstration station, it's there all day, every day, isn't it? Because it gets used.
Yeah,
all the time.
and we've got them at Hobby Maker, so
Yes.
we've always got them on the desk there. But I think they're just perfect if you're crafting at the dining room table. You know this is going to protect that surface as well. You can wipe it clean with baby wipes.
For sure.
You can sort of use your brush markers and colour it onto there and pick it up with water. They're just, yeah.
Fantastic,
£20,
aren't they
perfect.
good? Right, we're going to go for a demo with Amy. But before we go for a demo with Amy, if you placed an order on our Black Friday promotion, during our Black Friday promotion, so for the 2.5 weeks that it ran or something like that, I mean, it's a really long promotion, Black Friday now. We had some amazing offers. We did it slightly different this year, didn't we? Where we launched everything on a Monday for that week, and I think it worked really well because it enabled people to place one order instead of two orders and save on postage and that sort of stuff. So that was good. It was feedback that we had, and we went with it, obviously. Everyone who placed an order went to a hat, and every order went into a hat. So it wasn't just the person; it was however many orders that you placed. To win your share of £1,000 for £250 credit on your account, it's incredible. So we now know who the 4 people were, and Lisa is going to put them on screen right now. There we go.
Yay!
Congratulations, Deborah J. Munn. Congratulations, Hannah Webster. Congratulations.
It's a meeting. You were
Can-
quick enough.
I'll go quicker. Congratulations, Deborah J. Munn, Hannah Webster, Judith Bland, and Paula Sibic.
Yay!
All 4 of you are 250 quid better off with Hunky Dory credit. You can get it on your... Has it been added?
I will add it to their accounts right now.
Lisa is going to add it. She's multitasking. She's going to add it to your accounts right now, which means that you can use it on our website. It is yours. And congratulations and thank you everyone who bought something in our Black Friday promotion. I hope you got some fantastic deals and offers. Not everyone can be the winner of the big £250 or £1,000 worth of goodies over between the 4
Yeah,
of them.
but you've got to be in it to win it. And
You've got to be in it to win it. And congratulations to you 4. Don't worry, we do promotions all the time where we do special offers and we do win it weekly all the time and so on. So there are lots and lots of chances to win. And there will be more chances to win coming up. Do not worry. Okay. Lisa, are we going to go to our friend Amy and for a demonstration?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
Is that okay? So we're going to, I think Dan picked this one out as well when we were looking through the pad. This couple sitting on the bench and it says hearts never grow old.
Beautiful.
So we're going to do a 7x7 shaker card with this one. So we're just going to cut this cardstock down. So because I've got the image on the topper, I'm going to not use this part and then we can keep that for another card. So we're just going to cut this down to 6 3/4 and then again to 6 3/4. So really I'm only using half the cardstock there, so you've still got all of this other part and this piece that you can use. So we've got this and then we're going to put the frame near the bottom on here. So we're just going to add tape runner around it. If we had a bit more time I'd probably use your red tape, but we can...
This is great to go around corners though, isn't it?
Yes.
It definitely works.
Yeah.
So clever.
Oh, so... And then we can just add. So this is, you need to make sure that the writing is at the top. Sometimes it doesn't matter which way your toppers go, but this one you will need to make sure. And then we're going to matte and layer it onto some of our gold mirror. But first of all, we need to cut this centre out. So we're just going to take our craft knife, and like Dan was just saying, these mats are perfect. You can use to cut around. So we're just going to go around the inside. Oh, I think I got a tree in shot then.
We don't mind. We don't mind a touch of foliage, Christmas foliage.
So you can see how easily this surface is allowing me just to cut this out. So we'll just carry on.
Glass Mat's getting some good feedback. Thank you, people, because it's lovely to know what people think of the goodies. I mean, we obviously we get reviews and we see feedback, but it's nice to hear. So Chloe says Glass Mat's her favourite item. Sam says Glass Mat's perfect for fussy cutting, which is great.
Yeah.
Fiona has finally ordered that eraser. It is super useful. I know we didn't show it being used, but it is really useful. $1.99, what a great price. Danny says Glass Mat, fantastic for cheese board. He said maybe you should clean it afterwards. Maybe you need 2, and then you don't have to clean it.
Well, that price you can get 2, can't you?
Well, absolutely.
It's all good. So then we're just going to cut our acetate down. So we'll do 6.5 by 6.5 should be enough.
Oh, this is great. So Carol has just said, talking about the image that you've got there of the couple.
Oh yes. Yeah.
What was the sentiment again? Because it was lovely. It was
hearts never grow old.
Hearts never grow old. That's fantastic. Carol said, my husband just said to me. She said hubby actually, not husband, which I think is super cute. My hubby just said to me, that's you and me in Bridlington, which is her favourite place. That's just playing with the hearts a little bit, isn't it?
That's what the collection does,
what
and
it's
that
for,
is exactly
isn't it?
what we wanted it to do, wasn't it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good.
So we're just going to, because it's acetate, I'm just going to use the red tape just to put that onto there. So before I put that on, we need to make sure that the topper is going to be in the right place. So we'll place this down on here. So I've just left a small border, and we're going to put this down first. This is a bit I usually forget to do. So, and then you know you've got that right in the centre there. And then we...
All the winners of our Black Friday £1,000 giveaway, the words from Lisa were, all the winners now have their money.
Yay!
Which is great. All those 4 winners.
So even before the show was
when
finished.
You log into your account, do you know what I absolutely love? This is great because I don't know whether those 4 winners are all watching. Okay.
If you are, please message in.
That they might not be, right? So if you are, yeah, that's great. But wouldn't that be great when they go onto the website not knowing and go,
something wrong here?
And there's £250 worth of credit. Isn't that brilliant? And you can use it on anything you want. I mean, it's there for you to use on whatever you want. It's completely up to you. So congratulations.
So we're just going to put that acetate onto there, and then you can see how this card is going to come together. So we need to get our foam strips to put this onto, so we'll use the strip ones are going to be the best for this, and we just need to make sure that there's no spaces so that we don't have any escapes from your shaker elements. I'm just going to put onto that one.
I've moved a load of these Premier Craft Tools goodies over onto the desk, but I'm going to have to remove them because I've just remembered we have got coming up.
Oh dear!
Some kind of a speed wrapping challenge.
We need some space.
And we need some space for our speed wrapping challenge. Quite excited.
Do you like wrapping?
Okay, so when we're at home and we do, we create when it's like Christmas, we create a little production line, and Debs will get all of the presents out or whatever. She passes them to me.
Yeah.
I wrap them, and they go back to her, and she puts the message
on.
So it is my job.
Oh.
It's a blue job. I don't know. So we'll see, Amy.
No pressure. So
no pressure, Amy.
I'm feeling it. So we're going to put that onto there. But first of all, we need to create our shaker elements. So what I've done, I've brought in our straight edge nesting dies, the hearts, and I've just cut, let me move these 2 out of the way, some from our gold and red adorable scoreable. And then can you see those ones there? So all I've done is just put them through our paper crimper.
Oh yes, which is brilliant. And the paper crimper is...
so we're going to do that with the rest of them.
We've got a special deal on the paper crimper.
So we're just going to go through, and you can see how easily you're going to be able to add sort of a bit more definition and dimension to these, and it doesn't affect, you can see it's not affecting the shape of your die cut, it's just adding that gorgeous crinkle effect. So all you need to do is just hold it and then twist it, and it will go through. And it's just adding that little bit extra to your shaker element. So we'll see how many we need in there. What we don't want to do is cover up that gorgeous couple. So we will be able to put the rest in because they will fall slightly to the bottom. So we'll put those in there, and then we will just add our top section onto here. So when you're making your shaker cards, use some of your smaller die cut elements. You can use sequins, beads. Just make sure that your
beads are great.
Foam pads are got the right dimension to do that. So
beads are great because they've got they kind of rattle, so you get noise out of them as well,
yes,
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, rather than stick.
So just press that down, and I've just put foam pads around the side and just around here so that they don't move, and you can see those are just going to shake around.
Oh, brilliant.
In there. And then we're going to add that to our card front.
Absolutely lovely. What a lovely card. I think it's such a nice collection, the Golden Oldies collection. It's so, the artwork is so beautiful.
Yeah, and it's going to cover a number of occasions, isn't it? So you've got your birthdays in there, but this is sort of, it might be an anniversary, and then we're just going to add that onto there.
I tell you what.
Like that, and then we're just going to find the sheet that we've taken that from and see if there's another sentiment that we can add.
Without beans spilling, they'd look good with Santa hats on, wouldn't they? Wouldn't you love that? Wouldn't you love a Christmas Golden Oldies?
That would be really good.
Wouldn't it be fabulous?
But I'd really like it this year.
No, absolutely. They would go mad. They would go crazy. So the design team are working really hard. Obviously, working on. They're on 2025 goodies. They're on. Well, March, I think March 2025 already, something like that. It's amazing. Yeah, they're doing so well.
I wore a Christmas jumper on Saturday, so that was the 30th of November. Okay. And I put on my social media, Christmas jumper season has begun.
Right.
And one of my friends messaged me saying, you're a day early. And I messaged back going, I've been doing Christmas since May.
Yeah,
I am late.
Yeah.
This
well,
is,
of course, yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
And then we're just going to put these onto here with some foam pads.
So the design team look at Christmas. So although there have already been some decisions made regarding Christmas, next year's Christmas, naturally. Not all of them, but some of them have been made. And you know, some of the artwork has already been designed and so on. It's quite exciting, really. But it's so the designers get to play out with Christmas sort of February, March. And then the production guys have seen it all go through in April.
Yep.
Into the card makers and the demonstrators all get to see it sort of May.
Yeah, and then we do Christmas, June and July, don't we?
June really appears, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of June, July and into August. And yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it?
And there you've got your finished card. So you can see you've just got those shaker, just need to move them around a bit, your shaker elements in there as well. But that, don't forget with your paper crimper, you can use it on your die cut shapes and it's not going to change the shape of your die cut. It's just going to add that dimension to it.
Absolutely gorgeous. I love this Golden Oldies collection. I think it's fantastic. My wonderful, okay, so can we, Kelly, just asking Kelly, can we do something to get rid of this?
I don't know if we can.
This person?
It's not a fake account.
Okay.
People are thinking, but it's just not fake.
Yep. Okay, so no worries. So just let you know, we're aware that someone is sending comments pretending to be us. Please do not respond to them because they're not us. So somebody who's got who's tried to steal our logo there and saying, good news, Hunky Dory has been added to your basket. We've sent you a message in your inbox. So if they have sent you a message in your inbox, I mean, do let us know because I'd like to see what they're up to. But we'll get in touch with Facebook and we'll get it sorted. Go on.
Has that just been happening now?
It's the hobby maker.
Yeah.
It's conflicting.
It's
it's conflicting.
It should be going live. It's not a fake account.
Yeah, it's not a fake. Yeah, because I've as soon as you read that out, I was like, I've heard that before.
It's not fake.
So people,
Maker.
yeah,
We're learning as we go along. So Hobby Maker are live now.
Yeah.
And therefore their feed is running with I think with our planner. So what that is actually people ordering the planner. I should imagine. Right.
Yeah,
Okay. So
certain words in your comments will trigger that message.
we'll trigger that message. Right. Okay. So we will work out how to get that removed. So we do not have a spammer, which is very good.
that's good to know, though,
it's
isn't
good
it?
to
We
know.
just, yeah.
Well done, well worked out, Amy. And we'll work out for future ones to, don't worry, because I think they're something to do with the link of the Facebook account, their account, our account. Is that right?
Yeah.
Kelly's just screwed.
I already knew it was. I was about to send you a message.
We're learning in real time. Okay, what else is going on in real time? I'll tell you what else is going on. We have got some amazing off. Oh no, we're not. Forget that. Let's wrap something.
Have I got it clear?
Oh, sorry. I was so distracted.
We were a touch just. Oh come on. Let's see Lisa's magic hands. Come. How far can we get Lisa onto the? That's about as far as you're coming, isn't it? Okay, so we have got two fantastic succulents that we are going to wrap. Amy, left or right? It not really matters. Left.
I was going to say.
My left or your left? There we
They
go.
look pretty similar to me.
There we go. Okay, so
Here you go.
she got the smaller one. And we've got some wrapping paper as well. Amy, for you.
Thank you.
Do we have?
You have sellotape.
Oh no, it's not even on a dispenser.
Where's the one on the roll?
Kelly said you don't allow the dispensers.
This is
Bring her back in.
This is bad. This is really bad. Hold on, is it actually got?
I have some scissors as well.
Has Amy got scissors?
With a shoe.
Of course, Amy's got scissors. That's a silly
I'd
question.
hope
isn't it?
so.
Can I just before we start? Can I just say that there's no end to this?
Is it a brand new roll?
I think it's a brand spanking new roll. I don't know.
Kelly came out earlier and got the ones on the dispenser.
Them from the dispenser.
Literally. You know, like when you drag your nails along it,
I-
and at some
I
point
can't.
it's meant to.
Yeah,
Is
I can't.
This has been we've been at.
Set us up here, Dan.
Yeah, certainly. Do we have a separate sellotape one that's actually got an end?
No.
No.
Do you want me to have a go?
Yeah, there you go. I'll tell you what. Would you like to swap sellotape? No.
Yeah, go on.
No, you can't.
No, go on.
No, you can't. No way.
No, go on.
Oh, all right then.
I might not be using it.
Best. Is it? What might I be using? You might not be using what?
Sellotape.
Oh no, you've got tape runners and everything.
Everything. Just got a gift bag under it. There we go.
How did she do? Why is everyone else?
We can't even open the sellotape, Kelly.
No good. Right. Okay. So. Okay. Got an idea. It's an almost square piece of wrapping paper. It's very pretty.
They're both exactly the same size.
Both exactly the same size. Okay. Yep. I like it.
How long have we got?
It's a race,
Oh,
It's a race, is it?
but it also needs to look.
So it's a race, and who can do a good job of this, right? And you can't. You might be able to see Mike. You can see. Well, you'll be able to see Amy's on thing.
That's some zoom.
Oh, look at what Amy's doing. She's well clever. She's already. Wrong one. There we go. Right. Okay. But you might need to go. You might need to go heads up display for Amy. There we go. Okay. You tell
you
us
know
when.
what? I'm even going to stand up for this.
Oh my God.
Yourself ready?
Yes. So are you counting us in 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Go.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice. Okay. I'm sure that has to go like that. Oh no, I've ripped it already. That has to go like that, surely. Surely. Has Amy done this right already? Oh my gosh, this is really good. Hey, and you're allowed to use your teeth. I'm sorry if you're not. You did give me scissors. Okay. Good. Right. This is how it's going to be. Have we got any? I've got some ribbon.
Ah!
Da-da-da. Bit of ribbon.
Oh, it's
cheeky
my
bit of ribbon.
idea.
Look at that. It looks like a carrot. But yeah, that's it, you see. People will think it's a carrot. And then if I can get into that. Perfect, I'm on that. Finished.
Ah.
Oh, there we go.
Does it what, stand? Have you finished already?
Because mine's rubbish.
It's not.
And yours is ace.
It's
That's
not.
why.
I tried to do something that didn't work. No.
There we go.
I think you've won.
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
no, we need to put the price down.
I'm handing it to Dan.
No,
So-
I like yours.
So Lisa, if we bring our presents in
Shall
tomorrow.
Shall I bring mine across here?
Look at your face.
He's so proud of himself.
Because yours was bigger.
That'll be what it is. It's because I had the sellotape. There we go. I don't know. You have to choose at home who won.
For more gift wrapping tips, don't come back here.
Thank you very much. Okay, excellent. I'm really sorry
For
about.
you, Lisa.
Viv says you're not allowed to kill the plant. Danny says, "Hunky Dory, you've been hacked." I do apologise. We haven't been hacked. It's the Hobby Maker feed. They're doing the spree shopping thing where they do on Facebook and they tell people, if you'd like to buy it, you just write this in or whatever, and they type it in on Facebook. I don't know. It's beyond my pay grade to know or understand. So what we'll do, because we know that there's a bit of interference going on there, should we fly through these quite quickly, and then because then you'll be able to go and watch Anne-Marie if you want to. She's over on the Hobby Maker feed. We've got some great Christmas presents offers going on. We've got the fantastic low-tack tape stack, and the prices on these are going to be brilliant. So I'm doing it in order that Lisa did not expect. Shall I choose something different?
No, let's get our own back now.
Yeah, actually.
You want to do a random pick, Dan?
Okay, so if you'd like to buy this, it's a price that nobody knows, containing nothing that anybody has any idea about. Darn, she's got there.
Oh.
So instead of $9.99, our low-tack tape stack is $5.99. Lovely. I like the fact that it's different patterns. It's really quite cute, isn't it? It's great.
It's not on the running order.
Is it not the running order? Right, there are 5 of them, so there's different sizes. So can you see, you've got the widest, that's a good inch and a half, that I think, down to an inch. The one that's just over a centimetre, the one that's half a centimetre, and the one that's about a quarter of a centimetre there. So that is an extra one there. These are 2 separate ones. Love the hunky dory on it as well, which is quite cute, isn't it? But low-tack tape. If you need it to be even more low-tack, get it on your trousers or whatever, and pick up some of the fabric from that, and that'll make it even more low-tack tape. Great for moonstone dyes, so on and so forth. We have a crafty brayer in the house. And it's not just Amy. We have a crafty brayer in my hands. £6.99 instead of £9.99. So we've got 30% off on the crafty brayer. We've got our trimmer and the trimmer blades, which is good. So the trimmer is currently $16.99 instead of $21.99. So again, great for a Christmas present. So Christmas presents for if you have a crafty friend, or indeed you want a Christmas something crafty under your tree. Buy it for yourself. Buy it for your hubby. Get your hubby to buy it, or wife, or however you want it. Replacement trimmer blades, sets of 2. These are fantastic. So instead of a tenner, £6.99. So that's 2 sets of 2. Actually, it's 4 blades in total.
I've always got an extra set.
Absolutely,
just in case.
but that's brilliant because these are a consumable. Because obviously, if you just keep using the same blade, it will dull and you'll end up with sort of feathering the edges, and you don't want to do that. So. When you're buying your replacement trimmer blades, because you will need them, buy them when they're on an offer. Don't just buy 1 pack on its own for $4.99. Get 2 packs for $6.99. It's just the way to go about it, because you know that you'll use them. Same as if you're buying tins of tomatoes at the supermarket. Oh, that's how I do it anyway. Okay, A3 cutting mat should be 15 quid. It's not, it's a tenner. And we've got the biggest craft tool that we do, which is our 12 by 12 inch, way too tall to go on the screen. 12 by 12 inch, Supersized guillotine, which is a 50 quid guillotine for 35 quid. So save £15 on our supersized guillotine.
I think if I'd won one of those £250,
That's one of the items.
I'd definitely buy this, yeah.
And if you were one of the 4 lucky winners of the £250 worth of credit, you can use them on these. And you won't use £50 worth of credit on it. You'd use 35 because it's £35. All of these deals are until the 15th. We have the paper crimper, which was used earlier on by my friend Amy. For £6.99 instead of a tenner. And we've got our Premier Craft Tool scissors that are normally 15 quid. We've got them for a tenner as well. The last thing to mention, and then we'll let you go and watch Anne-Marie, is these 3 fantastic punches. We've got the banner punch, we've got the straight edge tag punch, the fancy edge tag punch. All 3 of these, try and get them on screen, normally £17.99. I mean, they're sturdy, big, proper craft tools. $11.99, which is I know how much these cost, so that's an incredible price. It's a really, really good price. And these just work and work and work and go and go and go and go, don't they? They're really, really high quality. Okay, right. So because of all that interference that we've got going on, we're going to jump straight to the TV schedule. AMC is at Hobbymaker today. Join her from 11 o'clock on Facebook, funnily enough, which is join us from 12 minutes ago on Facebook with our weekly planner, our to-do list. On the new Craft O'Clock special. And on the TV at 1 p.m. with our hunky-dory layout library.
Excited for this. This is good, something that people were asking for. We all wanted it. And it's here.
It's here. So the layout library, and she's with that at 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And you'll see that layout library tomorrow with us here, is that correct? Mm-hmm. Yes, tomorrow with us here. Kelly's just popped in. Hi, Kelly. Hi. Next up on Goodie TV, Goodie Christmas markets continue tomorrow, and we have a brand new product requested by you. Tune in to find out all about our layout library with Amy and Kat. Amy, were you on yesterday?
Yes.
And you're on today?
Yep.
And you're on tomorrow?
Yep.
I'd like to say Amy is the hardest working of all of our Christmas marketeers. We want to say thank you very much. Congratulations if you won. And we will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. Goodbye from Lise.
Bye.
Goodbye from Amy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from me. See you later.